everyone, it's Amy, and today I have the Light Elegance Summer 2019 collection. So I have a color gel set as well as the glitter gel set. And so the theme for this summer is Enchanted Forest. And so I'm excited to open these up and see how they look. So let's get started with the color gels. So the first one we're going to start off with is Come Home Gnome. So here is what Come Home Gnome looks like. And so it's this like red, almost fuchsia color, and it has some blue like flecks in it. It's very hard to see, and you can kind of see it there on camera, but you can definitely see the blue flecks more in person, and I'm sure more out in the sunlight. And so this one is definitely, I think it goes with the collection. Like it's very like magical color because it has like that hint of the blue in it. It is pretty. It's a little bit too on the pink side for me, but as I always say, I never like pinks, but yet I always wear the pinks. So this one is a pretty color. I do have to say that this one is on the thicker side. It gets thicker than most color gels. Now, I don't know if that was just me or why it's a little bit thicker. Maybe it's thicker because it has the iridescence in it. I don't know. But I do have one comparison to do for this one. So I pulled out Spicy in Spain. This was from their winter collection. So I mean, even like that packaging looks almost identical. Oh, but you could tell they're different. So here is Come Home Gnome, and then this one is Spicy in Spain. So they are similar but different. So Spicy in Spain is definitely darker, but I would say it is a darker version of Come Home Gnome, because you could see right there, you can see the blue flecks in both of them. So this is a way brighter version, so of course this is going to be more for spring and summer, and if you wanted like the darker version is going to be more for the winter and fall. But they are pretty similar. This next one is called Mermaid in the Shade. So here is what Mermaid in the Shade looks like, and this color is gorgeous. It's like a bright teal, but it shifts with that iridescent green in it. You could see that shift right there. It's so pretty. When I first opened this up, I was like, wow, that's gorgeous. Because it's like this multi-chrome, very metallic color. I don't have anything like this in my collection. It is stunning and beautiful. And this next one is called Sassy Squatch. Here's what Sassy Squatch looks like, and these names are so funny and cute. Definitely mystical and enchanted. But this one is like a bright fuchsia color, and it is metallic, kind of like the last one, but it's not a duochrome, it's just a metallic. But this one is very pretty, and I actually really like this one for pink because it is bright but has that metallic to it. I do like this one. This next one is Magic by Moonlight. So here's what Magic by Moonlight looks like. And it is very reflective, so it's a little hard to see on camera. But it's this pretty, like, pearlescent white and silver, very reflective. A little bit of this color goes a long way. As you can see, that pretty much covered it. And it's still, like, kind of see-through, but it also covers really nicely. It's very pretty, and this one's, like, very elegant. And this next one is called Centaur of Attention. So here's what Centaur of Attention looks like. And you know I love a good purple. This one is so gorgeous. It's this purple with this like pink iridescentness to it. So it's similar to Mermaid in the shade, where it's kind of got that duochrome effect to it. It's not as strong of a duochrome as the Mermaid in the shade, but you still have that shift from the purple to the pink. It is so pretty. I want this on my nails like right now. It's a stunning color, like just on its own. Oh, this one's probably my favorite so far. And here is the last one from the Color Gel collection. This one is called Dragon's Breath. So here's what Dragon's Breath looks like. And I really love this color too. It's not so much of a duochrome, but it has that like iridescent shimmer in it. So it's like this bright, like almost neon orange with these kind of gold shimmer to it. It's so reflective. Definitely looks like Dragon's Breath. It's so pretty and fun and bright. I really love this one too. This one's probably tied to be my favorite with Centaur of Attention, but I also really like Mermaids in the Shade. These are some really unique colors in this collection. So here are all the color gels lined up after they've been cured. And so it is a very unique collection, but it is very true to like the enchanted forest theme that they were going for. They are all very magical and different, and the names are so cute too. So these were really fun, and these were they were all shimmery or have some sort of like iridescent or multi-chrome effect to it. None of them were like a cream color like this, like what I'm wearing. They are all shimmers, which is very different. They usually come out with at least, one or two of the creams. So these are all very unique. I really don't have anything similar except for the Come Home Nome. It was the Spicy in Spain. It was just the darker version of it, but all the rest I have nothing to compare to. That was all the color gels. So now let's get into the glitter gels. So here is the first one from the glitter gel collection. This one is called Very Good. So here's what Very Good looks like, and it's kind of hard to capture on camera because it is so sparkly, but it's got lots of chunkies to it, so there's lots of depth to this one. It's so pretty, and of course this is like one of those iridescent colors. It's gonna look different over, whatever color you look at it. I or whatever color you put it on. So you can see over the white paper here, it's picking up more of like some purples and blues. And if I put it over this coral color I'm wearing, it pulls more greens and yellows. So this is going to be a good staple. It'll kind of go with whatever color you're going to put it on. It'll pull those different colors. So I did pull a few comparisons to do, but I don't think they're comparable at all. So again, here is Very Good, and then the ones I pulled is Ice Cream You Scream. This is from their spring collection, and I also pulled Swing by Sweden, which is from their winter collection. And so you can already see they're not comparable at all. Swing by Sweden definitely has more of a white tone to it and has some finer glitters in it. And then Ice Cream You Scream definitely pulls more of a blue, versus Very Good kind of pulls some more purples and pinks. I don't know, this one is definitely gonna have more colors in it than these two, and this one has some huge chunky glitters in it, where these two are more fine. So definitely not comparable, but I think these are all good staples and they can all do good over different colors. The only thing I have to say about Very Good is that because the chunkies are so big, they are a little bit harder to apply, but as long as you work with it, I mean, it's going to come out beautiful. This next one is Phoenix Rising. So here is what Phoenix Rising looks like. And it's got some matte as well as some shimmery red glitters in it. And it's a very bright red, but all the glitters are super tiny. And so this one's actually having a hard time focusing, I think, because it has both the matte and the shimmer in it. I do have one to compare for this one. I pulled out Mariachi in Mexico from their winter collection, and I don't think it's going to be that comparable. Yeah, no, it's not. This one is definitely more of a bright red, and this one pulls more of a dark red, and this one has, like, you can see on the lid there, it's got more like flakies and then teeny tiny ones, where this one is all kind of uniform glitter. So, not comparable. This next one is called Siren Song. So here's what Siren Song looks like, and this one is so shiny and sparkly, and it's this beautiful like teal, almost turquoise color. And so this one's really nice because there's different sizes of glitter in it, but they are all the same color. So there's no iridescence in it, there's no holographic in it, it's just this solid color, which is really pretty. Next one is called Pixie Party. So here's what Pixie Party looks like, and this one is kind of like a champagne-y gold color. I think this one is definitely going to be a staple because it is more of a neutral color, a neutral glitter, so it's going to go with a lot of things. But super shiny, super sparkly, and it's nice because I don't have a champagne gold like this, so it's nice to add this to the collection. This next one is called Whimsical Way. Here's what Whimsical Way looks like, and this is a very fun and unique glitter. So I think the base of the glitter is more of an orangey red, but then it's got a lot of like blues and some purples in there, and I think there might even be some pink in there. So it's very multicolored, but it's not a holographic glitter. So this one would be fun. Definitely for summertime. I'm thinking more like party nails. This one would even be fun to pull out, I think, for New Year's nails, because it's just like fun. Party nails, birthday nails would be fun with this. I would probably, it is quite see-through on the glitter. The glitter is not very, what is the word I'm looking for? Opaque. The glitter is not very opaque. So I would definitely pull this on top of another color. I'd probably do like a red or an orange, but I'd be interested to see what this looks like on top of like a blue. See if it pulls more of those blue glitters out. I do want to compare it to Fire Breather from the fall collection of last year. I thought these are going to be very comparable, but now I'm thinking they're not. And yeah, they're not. I think some of the base from Fire Breather is in, what is this one called? Whimsical Way. So yeah, I think some of Fire Breather is mixed in with Whimsical Way, as well as some other glitters, because you could see, like you can see some similarity to it, but this definitely has more colors to it. I am curious to see what Fire Breather looks like next to Dragon's Breath. So again, we have like Dragon's Breath, but then we have Fire Breather. They are similar, but this is, like I feel like the glitters are a similar tone to this, but this one has a lot more red in it, and this one is a lot brighter. But this would be an interesting combination. I don't know if that would be too much. I don't know if you'd be overdoing it, pairing Dragon's Breath with Fire Breather, but I think that would be fun to try out. And here is the last one from the glitter collection. This one is called My Little Unicorn. Here is what My Little Unicorn looks like. It definitely reminds me of My Little Pony, but I'm sure that they couldn't use that because of title rights. But this one is very fun. It's that dot glitter, and there's different colors in it. So there's different shades of purple, some different shades of pink, and then there is a little bit of teal thrown in there as well. And so I was very curious to see how this one applied, because it is the dot glitter, but it's already submerged in the gel. I have a lot of dot glitters that are loose from Glitter Heaven Australia. Like if you saw my Easter nails, I had some dot glitters in there. So I was interested to see what it's like to have it like pre-mixed in the clear gel. And it definitely makes it easier to apply. And it gives it more of that like three-dimensional look to it, which is very cool. So again, I don't have any colors like this in my collection. I know Light Elegance does have a couple other dot glitters, but I don't own any of them. So this one is very fun. Right, so here's what all the colors look like together. We have the color gels on the top and the glitter gels on the bottom. And I have some mixed reviews about this collection. I feel like I really like the color gel collection. They are all very unique, very different. I don't have anything like them. But then I feel like the glitter gels don't quite go with this collection. I feel like usually, they're very cohesive. Generally there is like a glitter that pairs well nicely with at least one of the color gels, and so that's why you get the collection, because you kind of create designs by pairing them together. But I think definitely this one can go with a few different ones. And you could probably pair Pixie Party with them because this is more of a neutral color. But even like Siren Song, I don't know that I would pair it with Mermaid in the shade. It's very, I don't know. And usually I'm in love with all the glitter gels, but I'm not in love with all of these. I definitely like Pixie Party because it is neutral. That one I'm going to get a lot of use out of year round, as well as very good. You can pair that over anything. I do enjoy the dot glitters because that's fun, different to do. Not everyone has the dot glitters. Not too much of a fan of Phoenix Rising or Whimsical Way. I do like Siren Song though. But I feel like with this collection, you definitely have to pull other colors out to be able to create sets with, which is good and bad. It's good because it's making you pull out those other colors that you have and use them because you do have them, but at the same time, like, you want to buy the collection and be able to use what you have here with the collection. And then another thing I want to note is this is a summer collection, and I feel like in some ways, because there are a lot of brighter colors in here and fun colors that I could see where it could be a summer collection, but I think it definitely leans a little bit more towards the fall collection. I think for the most part, this collection as a whole, you can use year-round. There's a lot of colors that you could pull for summer as far as bright colors, but definitely if you wanted to go, like, use the orange into the fall as well as the purple, and then like you can pull more of the reds and blues into the winter, and you could probably get away with like the pinks and stuff for the spring. So more of a year-round collection, but it's gonna be fun. Let me know down below what you guys think of this collection, and if you guys have any ideas of designs that you'd like to see me do with this collection, also put that in the description box down below. And then, in case y'all are wondering about my nails, I do have this fun, like, bright marble set on. I do apologize, I am missing stones already, even though I just did the set, because I rushed to my set and I did not seal them in properly. But I'm working on editing this video for you guys, so it should be up next week, so make sure to check that out. And make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!